Hey, it's Matt from Gravity Forms. Happy WordPress 7 day. I hope, if all things went well, WordPress 7 was shipped today and you're watching this video trying to learn a little bit more about that release. Today, I want to share 5 things that I think freelancers and agency owners should know to better help their clients when their clients have these questions. So I pulled out 5 things. One very major thing that we're going to get to in a moment that I think you should be aware of before your clients ask you those questions. The first thing that your clients are probably going to notice is a new color scheme for the admin. It's very subtle, but it is a brighter blue. That's my design critique on the new admin interface of WordPress. If you are giving them access and they're clicking around WordPress, they'll notice that it loads a little bit differently. It's got that more JavaScript, React, Vue type of feel, right? So it feels snappier. It feels much more like a traditional application versus just logging into a website. This is something very subtle, but if you're managing a lot of WordPress sites, which I think that you are if you're watching this video, clicking through sites for posts, pages, going into your Gravity Forms settings, everything feels like it loads a little bit snappier and it doesn't have that page refresh that we're used to. So your clients might ask you, hey, why does the color of my admin screen look a little bit different? And why does it feel a little bit different? Well, welcome to WordPress 7.0. Okay, once again, if you are giving your clients admin access and they have full reins of the WordPress site, they're poking around and maybe they've seen some updates come through about WordPress 7 from their web host, from their favorite newsletter. The biggest change that we're all going to work with in WordPress 7 is the new AI connectors page. And inside the AI connectors page, we have Anthropic, Google, and OpenAI as a place to install and activate an API key for those services. Now, if your customer comes running to you and says, did you install AI on my WordPress website? They're either going to love it or hate it. If they're going to love it, they're going to say, well, what can I do with AI? And you want to just temper their expectations just a little bit. The AI connector screen is sort of a centralized hub for AI services to connect from. And then as time marches on and WordPress gets a little bit better, plugins like Gravity Forms start to enable abilities through the WordPress Abilities API. This is saying, hey, look, plugin developers, theme developers, you can have one place to access that AI API key instead of having to build it in your admin screens, so that the end user, the customer, can just go to one place and activate their AI chatbot of choice or API key of choice. So that's giving them a centralized hub to enable those API keys. Doesn't mean that their WordPress installation is doing things in AI or reporting things with AI in the back end. Doesn't mean that they can chat with all of this stuff in WordPress. Not yet anyway. It's the sort of first step to enabling that future. And there's a call to action that says install the AI plugin. So your customer who might be super happy about this stuff, might be poking around here and trying new things, you definitely want to warn them about this screen to say, hey, look, let's not test it out on the production server or your production site. Definitely try something like this on your staging server at your hosting company, or just avoid it at all costs because you don't want me to charge you to support the AI stuff that you enabled. But you can have that conversation with your clients. I just wanted to let you know that it's here in WordPress 7. So that's really the major thing that's changing in WordPress 7. That's the thing that you definitely want to talk to your clients about before you hit the ground running with a WordPress 7 update. There is some other subtle changes, just like the admin color scheme subtle change. There's some other subtle changes here that your clients might click on and say, hey, what is this all about? So the command palette, which traditionally is Command K on Mac, pulls up so that we can go to our pages and access different parts of our WordPress site, quickly and efficiently. Great for probably power users like you and me. It is now up in the top admin bar by default. So again, if you have a curious customer or client, they might be saying, hey, what's this up here? I don't understand what's going on. At least you can tell them that this is the command palette. It's a quick way to navigate your WordPress site. Might be a welcome change for them as they, poke around their WordPress website. Okay, this last one is a long shot depending on the capabilities of your clients, but I know I've had some clients over the years that have looked up ways to modify the site themselves. And next thing you know, they're editing the functions PHP file and writing code themselves. One thing to be aware of, is that you can select blocks, let's say like this button block. And if we go into the settings and advanced, blocks can now have additional CSS added right to the block. So I just wanted to let you know about the additional CSS input field being there. Customers who are a little bit more daring, maybe a little bit more informed with AI today, will start writing their own CSS and apply it to blocks. And if that's something that you don't want to happen, let them know to stay away from the additional CSS input field inside of WordPress. At the end of the day, this might be a great opportunity for freelancers and agencies to, reach out to their customers, ask them for any support that they might need. Let them know that you'll be updating them to WordPress 7 if it's not already done through your hosting accounts. And maybe a great opportunity to get some, educational time, some billable consultation hours, right? We're all trying to figure out how to do the freelance agency thing through the lens of AI these days. Somebody who wants that human touch and that added support might be willing to pay for another, training session. Maybe you have that client that you haven't really spoken to in a year, 2 years, 3 years. You're saying, hey, look, there's some big changes coming to WordPress, especially with AI. Maybe this is something that we work together on creating a solution for you. With version 7, there are some changes being made. Let's sit down and have a call. Whether it's, paid or free, it's a great moment to reach out to your customers and let them know that you're here to support them. Something else that I'd like you to know about if you don't already know about it, a great place to test these features before they hit the market, before they're launched into all of your client sites and you're scratching your head like, how am I going to take care of this? You can always go to playground.wordpress.net, run WordPress for free right inside of your browser, test other plugins, play with WordPress. It's a great experience to get in front of those new features that are coming. In the upper right-hand corner, you can switch to the latest version, the latest release candidate version. At the time of this recording, it's 7.0 release candidate 5, or you can go to the latest and greatest trunk of the code base from WordPress Track and get the latest WordPress version that they've shipped to Track so that you can experiment with the latest code and see the latest features that are happening with WordPress over at playground.wordpress.net. That's all I have for you today. Happy WordPress 7 day. Fingers crossed everything goes smoothly. If you have any questions, leave your questions below, comments below. Thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want more. We'll see you in the next video.